Alright guys, I just wanted to show you this baking script I've been working on. So right here, start off, let's just say I've got my low poly, my high poly, doesn't matter what it is, low poly, high poly. If you launch a script, you need to make a bake set. Bake set's just going to be a group of models that all share the same normal map. So, cube tester. You can see it's right there, and you can create as many as you want. So, I want to use this bake set. Now I'm in low poly mode, so I need to tell it what my low poly models are. So I'll just select them, add selection to low poly. That is correct. And I need to tell it my high polys, add selection to high poly. And there we go, and they should appear down here. I'm going to go back to my low poly for now. Something that's very useful about this script is you may spend a lot of time having to deal with trying to get your normals around your borders, because you gotta harden it here and soften them here and such. First thing is there's a quick button that just select all of them. Smooth selection by UV borders. And if you watch it, there you go. Done. Does all that part for you, so that part's nice to have. The next thing you can do is automatically create your cages for you very easily. So let's hit this button. Cool part here is if I want to make it just go out a little bit, I can expand them all, and it's not basing it on the scale, it's basing it on the normal of each vertice. So I can also have them have a unique scale, so that one will go out. Just make sure you use the high quality offset, and it'll do a really precise calculation for the distances, because this quick one to prevent lag is just it can be very slightly off with very large numbers. And the cool part is I can delete all of them, and let's say I forgot I need to change something in my low poly, make my changes, create the cages, and that 2 is still there. I just have to high quality offset again, and it'll do it. It remembers everything. Another nice part is you can use the select all function here, export your selection as your FBX, OBJ, etc. And then if you select all here, this will be sure to select them in the same order that the low poly was selected, so you don't have to worry about trying to remember exactly how you selected them all. So no more, oh, I selected this cage before this low poly and all that, and it gets out of order. So it'll always be in the same order. You don't have to worry about it, which is nice. The next thing is to prevent high polys and things from intersecting in the bake, you got to separate it out. So you can hit the explode model button, and that's what it'll do for you. It'll actually make frame 1 it together and frame 2 it exploded. And the really cool part, it moves the cages with it as well. I can add a padding if I want to as well. Type in 50, explode again, it'll add 50 more units of padding between all the models. Now something I can do with a high poly is link low poly to high. It'll pull up this menu. So what I can do from here is I can select the different models, so cube HP, cube low P, high poly 1, high poly 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2. It'll move them together. It makes it very easy to bake ambient occlusion for when it's together and your normal map for when it's apart. And of course I can toggle the wireframe visibility and such of all of them. Close this and go back. Go back to the low poly. Another nice thing you can do is make duplicates. I can select which part I want to make a duplicate of. I can make duplicates. I want to make 4, 3, doesn't matter. X, Y, Z, -50. This is good for things like bolts and things that are going to share the same texture space, but you might want a lot of them. So I can duplicate, and it'll generate them all here. So you don't have to bake those, but they'll share the same space. And if I also go select this, it's instances, so you can change the UVs, do whatever you want to it, and you don't have to worry about not lining up anymore or having to replace them and things like that. And of course you can also go and move them however you wish as well, and they'll always keep their instances. I can delete them too. Close this out, of course, and then you select it all, and if you ever delete one and then use the undo tool, you may notice a mismatch here where there's 5 models but only 4. Just refresh the UI and it'll correct itself.